My first guest is a young English actress. You'll know her best as Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter movie. She is Emma Watson. How lovely to see you.
Good to see you, Jonathan.
Beautiful and talented, a young actress. You know what, we've all watched Emma grow up, haven't we? She's gone from being a sweet young girl performer to a beautiful and skilled young actress. And Emma, I think of you as a bit like Miley Cyrus.
Thank you.
Yeah. But a lot less terrifying.
I did see that episode.
Yeah.
I did see that episode.
Yeah.
See my movie. It's much better.
Well, don't you bully me as well. I'm still in counselling for Miley's encounter. How lovely to have you here, though. Emma Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we get my first guest out, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Before we do, let's have a look at her as a much younger Hermione in the brilliant Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
One of the wizard's most rudimentary skills is levitation, or the ability to make objects fly. Wingardium Leviosa. Off you go, then.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Stop. You're going to take someone's eye out. Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
You do it then if you're so clever.
Go on.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa.
See here, everyone. Miss Granger's done it. Splendid.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Well done, dear.
I think we're going to need another feather over here, Professor.
How young they all are there. Will you please welcome Emma Watson, ladies and gentlemen. Coming out, Emma Watson, mind the step, here we go. Wow, nice to have you here. Hey, that's, you look back at those films, I mean, that's a while back, but you're just babies in that, of course. How old were you when you made the first one?
I was about 10 years old. I just turned 10.
10 years old, and that's what, so you're 18 now, is that right? Or just
I'm
about
19.
19? Okay, so a way back, and you all look so young. I mean, Dan in particular looks tiny. He looks like he's about 6. He was small, though.
He was.
Yes, and he's grown a bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy, though. I mean, they're all of you guys. You kind of grown up with them, I guess. I mean, that's the biggest chunk of your childhood.
Definitely. They're like, they really are like my siblings, really. Spent so much time with them.
You when you were, before you got the role, you'd read the books. You were a fan already of the books, I believe, weren't you? Those that had been out by that stage. How many times did you audition to get the part?
They found Dan very late in the process. He never actually kind of, he didn't kind of go in for auditions. He was kind of a friend and whatever. Anyway, so kind of they were trying to find the right Harry to go with. I think they had Rupert and I in place earlier on.
So they found you already?
They found us, and we kept auditioning with lots of different potential Harrys. So I did 8 auditions, maybe 8.
Wow,
something like
8
that.
with different. But you knew you had the part already when you were doing those auditions.
No.
That must have been just quite an awful ordeal then, in some way.
It was like my life for like 3 or 4 months. I was just wanted it so badly.
And were they seeing other potential Hermiones, or were you the only one?
Actually, they were. They were. I remember being devastated coming into the studio and seeing another little girl who had actually been in films before. And I was like, oh, I'm never going to get it. She's had previous acting experience. She's, it's all over type thing. My dream is over. And to make matters worse, she was playing cards with another Harry. I was like, oh my God, they're making friends already. I'm definitely not going to get it. So by the time I got to my audition, I was just in pieces.
I know who you talk about, and that Dame Judi Dench is a bitch. She can play young as well, you know, she can do the young parts. But you must have been, so the moment when you found out you had it, how did that happen? Who broke you the news to you?
We came into the studio for another audition, and David Heyman, who's the producer, sat us down in his office and said, you are the preferred candidate. I remember him saying that for the role.
You're the preferred candidate?
Yes.
So he didn't actually say you had it yet then?
Well, no, that was it. 5 minutes later, there was a picture of us online, and it was all going crazy.
That's weird. That kind of strange use of words, that you are the preferred candidate.
Yeah.
He was still hedging his bets up to the last minute.
Well, I guess maybe he didn't really want me.
So when you heard preferred candidate, did you think, great, I've got it, or did you think, what does that mean?
Probably. My 9-year-old self was like, yeah, good, got it.
Have I got it? Have I not?
No.
And presumably you're now beginning to think about when it's over. It's going to be a bit of a wrench, I would have thought. It's going to be kind of strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be strange. I mean, I'm being asked to talk about it a lot, but in a way, I've still got a lot ahead of me. We finished filming in April next year, so we've got a while to go, you know, and then 2 more to be released, and the theme park, and it doesn't feel over.
There's a theme park, but
yet.
you're involved in all that as well. Do you have to be involved in that, or you?
Actually, we were. We filmed a scene for one of the rides. It's going to be like interactive, and we're going to talk to you and stuff.
After you finish this, you've already got kind of the next few years planned out, haven't you? You're going off to study. You're going to university in America.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, that's an exciting thing. Exciting thing to look forward to. Why go to America? Why not stay here and do it?
Over here, you just have to choose one thing to study for 3 years, and I missed so much school, and it really appealed to me that in the States you can study this kind of really broad curriculum. You can take sort of up to 4 courses a term, and it's very like open, and they really encourage you to do different stuff. And I'm really into art as well, so it was great.
Just better choices available.
Just more choice.
Here's the thing which is incredible, I think, is you've made these movies, you've been working on them, but also you've done so well with all your grades. This sounds kind of, I don't know, but you've got A's in all your GCSEs, is that right? And in your A-levels as well?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations. That must be really hard to be studying when you're filming.
Yeah, it was tough. It was really tough. I felt very torn a lot, but it was so worth it. You know, I'm so excited about going to university, and you know, I want to have my cake and eat it. I want the best of both worlds. I want to do everything.
Yeah. But it's interesting you say that, because there must have been some things that you did miss out of, you know, the kind of normal things that kids go. What kind of things did you want to do more of, or did you sort of see your contemporaries do that you couldn't join in with?
Just, you know, if you're working really long hours, you know, maybe you can't make, I don't know, someone's birthday party or a sleepover or something that you know, but just I never felt like I was missing out because I was gaining so much.
Yeah, so what you got in return, the balance was
totally.
in your
And you
favour.
know, and there were gaps in between filming, and I would always go back to school, so I'd get to see my friends then, and like my life felt like both parts were kind of a holiday, because I'd get a break from school and get to go and do something really exciting and fun, and I get to come back again and see all my friends again. So, I mean, I was always working, but it was exciting and fun.
How do boys deal with you when they see you out and about now? And if, you know, if you're in a club or in a party or something, you know, guys are going to want to talk to you, I guess. But they know who you are, or they think they know who you are. They know who Hermione is. Do they use that as a kind of way of trying to start a conversation with you?
It's amazing how many, I don't think you can even call them chat-up lines you can get out of broomsticks and wands and...
Well, it would be amazing, because none of the rest of us have ever heard one. So presumably they think I can use that great broomstick line I've been sitting on for years.
I think the other thing they do is they come up and they think, tragically, they think they're really original and really funny, and that I never will have heard this before. They come up and go, oh, you're the girl from Narnia, aren't you? Obviously they know that I'm not, but they think that it's funny because... Whatever. I don't really know why they think it's funny. It's not actually that funny. But, it's like, it's the 10th time I've heard that. Or maybe it was Lord of the Rings that some other guy 2 minutes ago did. But,
I like the fact that obviously the guys, they do the gang, you're going like that. Yeah, you're the girl from Narnia, innit? Yeah. You're the Lord of the Rings king, innit? Lord of the Kings. Is there anyone in your life at the moment? Are you seeing anyone? Do you have a boyfriend?
I do, actually, yes. I do.
Fair enough. Well, I'm pleased to hear that, and I hope that goes well for you.